Hi guys, today we are going to discuss about the first .NET program. So my name is Ali, and in this session we are going to learn how to create a small program in .NET, and we are going to understand like what is a class, what is a main method, and a lot of more things interesting we are going to learn in our today's session. So let's go practically today. We are going to learn everything practically. So we need to have a Visual Studio here. So I'm just going to take a new project, and in that we are going to take console application, and let's have the console application name as my first app. So let's create OK. Now this is going to create a new project for my first app here, and initially it will take some time. And meanwhile time guys, like if you have not seen the last session video, so you can just watch it, like where we have discussed about what is .NET and what is .NET framework. So now you can see this, we have one class which is created for us, that is program.cs class. So this is a C# console application which we have created here. So here you can easily understand that we have some namespaces, like generally in programs, whatever we write it will have some namespaces. So here we have two namespaces, guys. One is predefined namespaces and other is user-defined namespace. So in this user-defined namespaces, you will find that this is automatically created for us, and inside that we got one class here, and that particular class name we got it as a program. So by default, whenever we create any console application, we can see that we will have one program.cs class, and we have some files here. Now let us write a simple program here in the main method. So let's write console dot write line, and in that we are going to write some code like hello world. Fine. And one more time, one more thing we need to write it, console dot read line. Now if I wrote some 2 lines of code here, and if I want to see the result, I can just click on this start, and it's going to show me the output. Basically, if you want to write any C# code, you can write it by Notepad, or you can use Visual Studio. So the best is that if you use Visual Studio, it's going to be very helpful for you because it will provide you some IntelliSense support. And there are lots of libraries are there, there are a lot of methods are there, a lot of predefined properties are there, which we doesn't know it. So all that things is going to be shown by this Visual Studio IntelliSense for us. So the latest one which you are using right now is 2017, or if you have a 2015 also you can see it. So you can see this, we got some hello world as a output. Now let us understand that the architecture of it. Like here you can see this. These are all are the predefined namespaces which we got it, but among here this is only thing which is highlighted. Why? Because these are the namespaces which is going to be come whenever we create any application, any console application. But as we are not using this one, so it's just coming in this fade color. And this is bold in color because we are using this namespace, predefined namespace. So in this predefined namespace called a system namespace, we are importing by using a keyword called as using keyword. So in this system namespace, we will find some predefined classes and predefined methods. Example, if I remove this one, you will find that here there was some green color console class was there. Now it's became some red color underline. Now if I just control Z it, now you can see this again, this is coming for us. One thing in Visual Studio, everything is going to be shown with some colors. So whatever the blue colors are there, they are the predefined keywords, and whatever the green colors are coming, this is a predefined class. So you can see that we have a green color program class which we have created, and here we will have one console class. So console is a class and write line is a method. So in this class only, we will have a write line method. So write line method is used to display whatever the things are there in this double quotes, and it will show an output in the black screen for us. That is a black window. Means all the console application output, you will find it in the black window only. Output will be in the black window. Now, one thing we got it, this console is a class. So if you right click on this one, and if you go to the go to definition, you will find that this console class is going to be there in one. So this is a class console. And in this console class, we'll have so many methods, so many properties. So if you just come back and see that in the console class, we have write line method. So if you come back and if you see that once again, the write line method. So where is our write line method? So we can see that write line method, we got it here. We have write line methods. And this proves that console is a class and write line is a method inside it. And where this console class is there, it is there under this namespace. If you just see once again above it, so under system namespace, you will find this console class. And if you see that if you remove this namespace, you're not able to access that particular class. So whenever you want to access any classes, you need to access by using the namespace first. You need to import that namespace by using a using keyword, and then you can access this console class. Then you can access write line method, and then whatever you write in that write line method, that is going to be printed. Now, why we need to use this read line method? So again, console is a class. In that read line method is also there. The reason why we use using this read line method. So any method, if you want to understand that, methods will have some open bracket and close bracket. If you see that 1, 2, 3, they have a 3 methods here, because after that name you will have some open bracket and close bracket. The use of this read line method is if you want to read some input from the black window, or you want that to give some input at the black window, then you can write this console.readline. Like for example, if I execute this one, you can see this hello world is there. And now this black window is asking me to give some input. So here I'm going to write anything, and all these things is going to be read here. So when I press enter, now it's going to stop that black screen for me, and it's just going to come out on the code page. If I don't use this one, what will happen? When I execute this one, my application is going to be built, and now I will get some output like hello world, and again it's go off. So what I want is, I want to see this output until I press any key. I want to stay till on that particular black window page. So if I want to do that one, then I need to use console.readline method. So when I execute it, when I execute this code, you will find that here we are writing hello world, and this is this console.readline. This console.readline is just blinking for us to give some input. Read line, just read the line, means we can give line, means some input here. So it's going to be read for us. And after reading it, if you just press enter, any key, it's going to come out of the things. If you don't keep it this one, it's going to be not, the output will come and it will just disappear for us. So that's the reason why we use this console.readline. So in this session, just we are going to understand this only, like we have some predefined namespaces and we have some user defined namespace. And this namespace, which you have seen that this is what you have given, like my first app, with the same name, namespaces will be there. Now, what is namespace? Namespace is, it's just a container where you can write so many classes. So you can write n number of classes here, and under the namespace only, your classes will be there. So whenever you want to write any code, you need to write a namespace first, and under that namespace, you will have another class. Okay, and make sure that you cannot write once again same class in the same folder, like same namespace. So for example, if I write once again two classes with the same name, I'm going to get some error, because if you read this error, the namespace my first app already contain a definition for program, means already the class is defined for us. Again, we cannot define it. So in one class, In one namespace, you can have one class with same name. Like one name, if you define program means, again, you cannot define once again same thing. So again, we will understand about namespaces more in our next session, where we are going to elaborate about how to create class, means how to create multiple classes, and how to create multiple namespaces. So in the next session, we are going to understand it. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like it. Thank you guys. Well, take care. Thank you.